Good morning, everyone. I'm Dr. Arvanita Mani, Assistant Professor, Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I'm going to take App Development Ccs332 for Regulation 2021. Today's agenda, we are going to see the basis of React Native, key features of React Native, components of React Native. Now we can see the basis of React Native. React Native is an open source framework developed by the Meta platform, formerly Facebook, for building mobile applications using JavaScript and React Native. It allows developer to create application for Android and iOS using single code base. Key features of React Native: cross-platform development. That means write once, run on both Android and iOS. Reusable component. Build application using independent reusable component. Hot reloading. See the changes instantly without restarting the app. Native performance. Uses native component instead of web views. Open source. Large community support we can have, and third-party libraries. Now we can see the core components of React Native. In that we can have 8 components here. First one, views. Second one, text. Third one, image, scroll view. Then text input, button, plot list, and style sheet. We can see in detail in the next slide. We can see in detail. We can see in one by one. There is view is similar to the div component, which is used in HTML, which is having the data as a container. Text component is used to display the text. Image component is used to display the images from the local file and URL. Scroll view can provide the scrolling container for multiple components. Then text component, text input component can use to enter the data. Then button component, which is used to specify the action which is done by when the action is pressed here. Then plot list is used to display the long list of data. The style sheet is specifying the different type of style like CSS and in JavaScript. You can see in detail each and every component. View component is like act as a container similar to the div in web component. That it is useful to group the other components. If you want to specify the view component, you can specify the styles here. How many space in this one? You have to specify the length of the style. Then in that you can specify any one of the text here. The text component we can specify that. Now we can see the text component. Text components used to display the text. All text can be wrapped inside the text component. In that, you can specify the font style as a font style and font size of it. Okay. Now we can see inside that you can specify the what are the text here can be displayed here. Images. In this component can be used to display the images from local file or URL file. For that, you can specify the source as a URL link or any local file name here, as well as you have to specify the width and height of the images here. Then scroll view. Scroll view is used to provide the scrollable container for multiple components. In that, specify more than one component here. You can specify the first one, second one, third one, like that. You can specify that. It can be listed out the more than one component here. Then text input, which is used to get the input from the user. It can be used in forms. In this, you can specify this placeholder as a what we want to get the data here. Then you can specify the border width. You can specify the space of it. Then button, you can specify the action when the button is pressed here. In that, you can specify the title name, which action we got to specify on, press, on, click, and mouse move on, like that. You can specify that. Plot list. It is efficiently display the long list of data. If you are having more than one data that can be listed here, that you have to specify the key 1, key 2, like that. There is a render item you have to specify here. Then styles, it can be created based on the managing the style and the styles here. That is, it can be similar to the CSS. In that, you can specify the container, background color. Then in this one can be included in this view style. Then you can see the props here, and then props means properties. Properties means it is a read-only data passed from parent component to child component. it cannot be modified by the child component. In that, you have to specify this is the example for child component and parent component. You have to specify the name as a John. Then in this, you have to pass the data from parent to child. The probe is a mutable, cannot be changed inside the child. Then state, we can see the state. State is a mutable data. User can use it to control the component behavior. When state is changed, the component re-rendered automatically. In functional component, state is managed using the use state group. So this is the example for state using state use state group. We have to specify the count here. There's a current state value here. Then set the count as a function to update state. When the set count is called, the component re-render the updated values. Now you can see the JX. JX means JavaScript XML. It is a syntax extension of JavaScript and used in React Native to describe the UI structure. It allows writing HTML like code inside the JavaScript. Now you can see the key points of JavaScript. JX makes UI code easier to read and write. It is useful to inside React Native component. And JX must return a single parent element like view component. JavaScript expression can be written inside the open parenthesis, close parenthesis here. This is the syntax for and example for the JX. JX can be used to React Native to design a user interface using HTML like syntax within the JavaScript, making the code simple and structured. Now, I will conclude the overall session. React Native is a powerful framework for developing cross-platform mobile application using JavaScript. It is a component-based structure, reusable UI elements, and native performance make it popular for modern mobile application development. Thank you.